Unsecure woman is something that I think will turn off a man like that. You guys, we are shooting live downtown Racine at Gelato's. Come down to Gelato's, you guys, if you have anything you want to say on this topic of what man/women want. We are downtown at Gelato's Cafe right now, so come on down. They are giving 20% off while we're shooting, so come on down and join us, you guys, for this live show of what women and men want.
Perfect.
So, we're going to start with what do men want? So tell me, Jody, what do we want? Let's get in this. Let's do this thing.
Alright, y'all. Welcome everybody to Raw Topic. Y'all, I told you guys we were turning it up a notch, so we are going to be doing that today. I want you guys to ask questions. We're keeping it real. Be yourself. Talk how you talk. Just be respectable. And let's get the party started, y'all. So, what is it that men really want? You know, I feel as if men know that what women want. They are able to read us better, whereas when it comes to men with women, we don't read you guys as well. So, a few things that I discovered men want, and ladies, don't even think that we're selfish, because we're not. It's just the way that we think we're supposed to be. As women, we are supposed to be a queen. Our men are supposed to cater to us. But you guys, I think we have not been selfish, but we have been thinking that we're the queen for so long, we forget that our men need to be cared for as well. So, a few things that men look for are acceptance. A big thing that they want.
Acceptance?
Acceptance.
Okay.
You guys do not want us to change you. You want us to allow you to be who you are.
Okay.
So I think as women, you know, our natural, as mothers, women, sisters, daughters, grandmas, the natural thing that we want to do is make sure that our loved ones make the best choices. So a lot of times we will say things to the men, and you guys, they just want to be who they are. If they're a good person or they're doing things the way they want to do them, I guess we got to learn how to let them do that, because that's one of the big things that they want. They don't want us to change them. And as natural women, we just want to make sure that our loved ones are getting the best that they can.
Right, and I want to chime in on this and jump in for the men here. You guys, I think we want a woman that's secure. Not insecure,
Absolutely.
But secure. You know, I don't want to have to be in a relationship where I constantly have to feed a woman's ego, let them know, oh, you're just so amazing, oh, you're so beautiful. You know, I need a woman who is secure. And an unsecure woman is something that I think will turn off a man like that. Not gonna happen. So women, you gotta be secure, not insecure.
Love yourself, ladies, okay, first. Because if you don't, you can't even meet his need, meet any man's need then, because they want security. And as a woman, we should want security, you guys. We should feel good with ourselves. We should feel good with our bodies. We should have a high self-esteem, a high confidence. You have to be your own fan, your own best friend. And that's how you can meet that need of a man. Because if you have to be insecure, of course, tell me that I look good, you know, beautiful here and there, because it is the simple things that matter.
Right. Yeah,
but I don't need you to constantly, because I know what I am.
You don't need to be validated all the time, every 5
Ladies,
minutes.
know your self-worth. It pays off for yourself and for others.
Right. And, you know, I think another thing that men do like is a woman that don't want to put that man on the sidelines, you know, kind of string him along and You know, if that man wants something more and all you're saying is, hey, come over, you know, and kick it with me or whatever, but you're not really giving him a place in that relationship, you kind of got him on the sideline, you don't really want him like that can turn a guy off. I mean, what's your take on that? Like a woman not looking for love or a relationship, you know, they just don't really know what they want. That's kind of a turnoff, I think, for men, is when a woman doesn't know what they want. Like if I ask a woman, you know, what do you want in a relationship? Some women have said, you know, I don't know. Like how do you not know?
They have to think about it. They got to think about it.
How do you not know what you want?
I believe age plays a big part in that. Okay, when I was 26 years old, as a lady, I didn't really know what I wanted. I might have thought I did, but at the end of the day, I am very secure. I know what I want now in a man.
Right.
I know what I don't want in a man as well. But when I was 26 years old, I didn't, as long as his clothes were clean, his shoes were nice, he looked good,
like
he had the thug look, you know, nice tennis shoes. That's
hygiene, right?
The simple things that I looked for. As long as you carried yourself clean cut, and you know, I didn't look any further than that. Now that I'm older, there are so many things that, and I don't expect all of them, but men, you guys have to understand as well, what you do to get a woman, it's probably going to take double to keep her.
Oh yeah.
And
I
not
agree with
monetary.
that. Like if you don't like.
And you have to keep up with it.
Yeah, you can't like be a good man for the first month and then all of a sudden turn into a total jerk.
Don't.
You know.
Stay gold.
Yeah, stay golden.
Stay
What
gold.
did he say? Stay golden, pony boy. Stay gold.
Stay gold, y'all.
So I mean, yeah, you have to be consistent, right?
You do.
In a relationship.
You do, and I mean, and I don't mean, ladies, this $40 thing going on Facebook. You guys, it's not funny because there are people that, you know, really do want to be with somebody. They want to build. I know the biggest thing with me, long term, I want to be with someone that wants to build a foundation that can put his family first, go outside of his family. You know, I don't want to argue. I want to agree to disagree.
Right.
I want that communication. I want to be your best friend. I want to be your lover.
Right.
I want to be your go-to person.
Yeah, but you kind of looked at me crazy when I said, when I mentioned a man, you know, might want a relationship or they might want love, and some women like to sideline that man. You looked at me crazy like, you don't agree? Is that
because you know why? Maybe a lot of men, a lot of you guys are nice, and I'm gonna be honest. For the nice guys,
okay, that would be me.
I don't say all that. You guys don't. No. But no, I'm just kidding. He is a nice guy, and maybe that's where he is going wrong at.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes
definitely.
you just gotta put your foot down.
But y'all don't know how to handle a good, nice man.
If you don't control me,
Women don't like nice guys.
you have to control me, and there's a way to do everything. It's not what you do; it's how you do it. As a woman, don't let me make all the decisions.
Okay, that is true.
Stand your ground
I
with
do
me,
agree with
because
that.
if
Women
you
do
don't-
like a man that can plan and make decisions and take charge of certain situations.
And if you don't, it can learn into okay, now I'm just going to take advantage of him. I don't even like him. He can't control me. Not even control, ladies. Let me change that word because it's not that. Sometimes, you know, if a woman is not used to her guy using a firm voice, per se. You know, you got, how many couples argue, how many couples will sit here and say right now, I'm hungry, I want to eat something. And you'll say, I'm hungry too, I want to eat. And you'll be like, where do you want to go to eat? And I'll be like, I don't know, where do you want to go? And then I'll say, well, I want to go here. And then you'll say, nah, I want to go here. And I'll say, nah. And you'll go back and forth.
Right.
But,
women, I agree,
you know,
women hate that.
Lay
When
your
a guy
grounds down,
can't
be
make
like,
a
this
plan.
is where we're going.
Right.
And that's it. But you got to put that tone of voice in it, because if you never do that and your lady least expects that, she's going to look at you like, okay,
So
I got that now.
Can we agree that a woman want that Vin Diesel type of dude with the deep voice, and he gonna like lay it down?
Not
and
at all
be like,
times though. But when you need to use it, when you need
You
to
don't want to do it with a
reinforce
wimpy voice though, right? I mean, you
No,
want somebody who's gonna be stern, right? I mean,
Yeah,
and
just, you
speak
know,
up.
be a strong character. You need to be I'm a very strong woman, a very strong character, a very strong opinionated, outspoken. So I need you to match that with me.
Right.
If you cannot keep up with that, and I'm speaking for self, everyone, okay? You ladies, if you have questions, ask your questions. We can see them.
Well, wait a minute. Carl Anderson said both ways. He said, I like a woman that can keep up.
Oh, yes, believe that
Carl
too.
Anderson.
Most definitely, because let me tell you, you better not come home with another woman's cooking to my house.
What?
Absolutely not.
Wait, what
you
you
can
mean?
come with your mom, grandma, but you get some guys, you guys, and I'm sorry, you may think it's funny, but it's not. I love to cook, and I like a man
So
that
you
likes
telling
to
me
eat.
if I'm at work and a female coworker wants
She
to be
can-
nice and she brings me in a soup, which has happened, she brings me in some soup or something
Make
real
sure you
good.
eat it at work.
What? I
Don't bring it
can't
home.
come home
Don't
and
bring
tell
it
you.
home, right,
I can't
ladies?
let
Do
you
not
taste
bring it
it.
home.
Be like, here, Jody, taste this. This
Now,
is so
for
good.
you ladies that can't cook, I don't know what to tell you, but one thing a man will always remember about me is my cooking. I love to cook, so I'm funny about that. No, necessarily, but that
But
comes
if your
with
cooking skills is top notch, that female
yeah.
cooking ain't gonna phase you.
Exactly. So you can go ahead and eat it, but I promise you, you probably won't ever think about it again after. No, I'm just kidding. But that could be an insecurity issue, but mine, seriously, I wouldn't say that, especially if I know that this is someone, a coworker. I want to be able to believe my man, I guess. That's what brings that up. If I can't believe you, if I have to question anything, why am I gonna wait? Why am I dealing with you?
Right.
The trust is not there. Nothing
Right.
else can happen.
Right. You guys, if you guys have comments, you guys want to chime in on this conversation of what a woman and what a man wants, please leave your comments. We are looking for comments and reading them. So feel free to chime into this conversation. If you guys have any experience or have been through anything where you feel like you can help out with this conversation, leave your comment. I'm looking for that. Also, you guys, we are downtown at Gelato's. So hurry up and get here if you're coming and be a part of the show and come on live and tell us what you guys think about this. So, another thing I think a man doesn't like in a woman is a woman who is a spender. And I mean like materialistic. I'm not trying to be with a materialistic female.
Okay.
You gotta have the best shoes, the best purse, the best this, the best that. It's like life is so much more than like trying to please you with spending all this money on nonsense.
Okay, but you guys stole
I'm not
Sweetest Day,
saying-
but we're not going to talk about that. So,
Wait, so when is it? Wait,
Sweetest Day,
Valentine's Day is
and that's for the
February. What day is
ladies
it?
because Sweetest Day was for you guys apparently.
Right. What
I
day
don't
is Valentine's Day though?
The 14th.
Okay, so that's cool. I mean, I don't mind doing it for that, but I'm just saying, a woman who don't even have their own financials in order.
You're right.
But
you're
yet
right.
they constantly trying to spend my money.
No,
it's
but
like,
see,
look,
this is the difference. Like, independence is a big thing for women, I think. Most
Okay.
women, so I probably wouldn't ask you for the money, but I would know that my priorities would be out of order. I used to be materialistic. I used to love stuff to the point where
used to be what happened.
I
Is
had
that a part of like growing up, getting more
no,
mature?
seriously, it is because stuff means nothing, you guys. Honestly,
Right, you can't
stuff,
take
you
it with
can't it's nothing. So I did learn some lessons about stuff, but I have also hidden bags when I brought them home from
What?
some of my boyfriends.
Oh, so you're a
before.
hider. You're a shopper hider. See, that's the worst right there.
I
mean,
do.
That means you're ashamed
therapy
of what
shopping.
you've done. I mean, if you gotta hide it, you know you shouldn't have
I
got
am
it.
not ashamed. I just don't want to hear your mouth. And I know that you wouldn't agree. So, like men, you ladies, how many men do you know? Their phones are all cracked on the screen. It's a non-name brand phone, and they got the money to go get that Galaxy 10 Plus. Or
That's me, y'all.
But
I am not buying a
they
phone
don't
if I
care.
don't need a phone. Sorry.
And they won't really use it.
This iPhone 2 is gonna do it for me if
Guess
it's still
what?
working.
The-
I don't need iPhone 10, okay? I don't need to upgrade every time.
Every time it comes out.
Because new phones come out all the time.
But we do.
You do what?
We go get them, but men don't really care.
Because we gonna spend money on what we need.
Yeah,
Socks,
you guys are pretty.
drawers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen men that really complained about the price of T-shirts and a pack of socks.
Right, because we don't want to spend nothing.
They will order them off of Amazon to avoid the
I will order
higher
a
prices.
pack of 10 T-shirts on Amazon, $4.99. Perfect, fits great, looks good. and I ain't got to worry about nothing.
See, ladies, I think we like quality over quantity. Men really don't know anything about that. But ladies, do be wise. He is, this is the truth. Maybe something, I do like to shop, but I have been taught as I've grown older, stuff means absolutely nothing. If you have it already, enjoy it. You do not need 10 blankets, 35 pairs of shoes.
And when you die, you can't take it with you.
Most definitely.
So what's the point of having all the red bottom shoes?
Yes.
What's the jeans y'all like so much these days? What is that? See, you don't know.
What? I don't know.
And that's good because you don't.
I really had to take myself. No, I do love my shoes.
What is it?
I'm not gonna lie. I love my tennis shoes. So
okay.
I will, sometimes, but I always get a deal. So I'm not going out here. I'm not a Jordan
you go to
fan.
Nike
I'm
outlet
not
or something.
exactly.
You get good
and
deals.
I'll get, a discount. So I am a bargain shopper and a clearance shopper. I feel like if I see a good sale, it used to be hard for me to walk away from. But it was stuff I didn't need, stuff I already had.
If you are spending your last money and you ain't even got the rent paid, but yet you out here got the $500 Coach purse or Michael Kors,
exactly.
That's ridiculous. You got to get your finances in order. And I can't be with a woman who's going to bankrupt me.
Right.
I'm not trying to go bankrupt over a relationship. So
Exactly.
I think one turnoff for men is a spender and somebody who's money hungry and a gold digger.
See,
can we agree to disagree?
Yeah, I can agree because honestly, I feel uncomfortable. I couldn't probably just take from a man. I'm very independent, I guess. So if you can feel comfortable like that, then that kind of shows a lot more than you're not only a money spender, but you're not independent and you don't want to support what you're doing. You're depending on somebody else to do that. And that kind of takes away your independence. And if anything goes wrong, I'm a firm believer in a 50-50 relationship, 100-0 both ways if necessary. But I never think that the man should have to pay, and you should be able to just, no. You guys work together. You build together.
I told a female that once, I wanted a relationship 50-50. And she kind of got mad at me. She said it should be like 90-10.
No.
She was like, a man should take on more responsibility.
I mean, as a man, most men that are, building will try to do that. But I also think that...
Wait, let me see. Wait, what is it?
But the women want their independence, but they want men to pay 90%. That makes no sense.
Okay, so she said a woman wants her independence, but wants the man to pay 90% makes no sense, right?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Right, it makes no sense.
And that's why I say, ladies, if you're doing that, you better have a backup plan because if he leaves you tomorrow, then what?
That's
you cannot do that to yourself or anybody else actually. And as much as he should do for you, you should do for him. And it does not always have to be monetary.
Right.
Make him a lunch every day and write him a note to motivate him during lunch. Keep his next half of his last of the day, keep it going for him. Or and excitement is a big thing too, ladies. Men do not want to argue. Ladies, we love to talk. Sometimes they don't want to hear us talking, and like we have certain things.
I agree 100%.
Well, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. So if you guys ever put me on mute on Facebook, I'll say it later when I'm off mute. But ladies, we do nag, but I'm gonna tell you guys, men, there's a second side to that. When we stop nagging, that means we probably don't even care anymore.
I know you gotta work as a man. You do gotta look for that sign. Now, if a woman is no longer nagging you, no longer arguing with you, that could be a problem. That means that they don't care.
It is. They're done.
That means you drove them away and they no longer even care to even argue. So that's when you know it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So be careful not to push a woman over the edge like that. But I want to play a quick clip by a dating coach. She's like a dating/relationship coach. So let me play this clip for you guys and see what she has to say.
Now let's get started. Trait number 1 is women love leadership skills in a man with a busy life. Now don't get this misconstrued with a busy life. He's too busy to even have a relationship, but he's busy enough to be firm in the attraction phase. So we want to see you establish, meaning you don't have to be the richest guy, even though so many men think that you have to be, and shame on you. But anyways, leadership skills are so important because it shows that you are powerful, that you know what you're talking about, and then you go after and conquer what it is that you want. And when you have a busy schedule, this also shows that your life is of value to yourself. So you're painting this picture of what your life is incredible that you've built for yourself, and the woman is wanting to see more about this, and it's intriguing to us.
Okay, you guys. So I hope you guys take some of that and listen to what that life dating relationship coach had to say about that right there. So moving on, I also think a man don't just want beauty alone in a woman. If you are a man who's mature and you've been through relationships, you know that a beautiful woman alone is not enough.
I've heard that a lot from men lately.
I mean, you want a woman who can carry a conversation, someone who can show some value and appreciate you, know respect, how to respect you. That all this is important.
Yes.
Someone you can bring around friends and family, and they can slide in there and act like a chameleon and kind of carry a conversation with them.
Right.
Take them to a work party, Christmas party at work, and they can blend in and they know how to talk and all this and that. So just beauty alone, I don't think is enough anymore.
A lot of men I have heard
more.
say that lately. That's funny you say that because I've in the last week, literally, I have, and it's funny because a lot of them, and they're all about 35, 36 years old of age that are beginning to say this. They're like, ladies, you guys think because you got a big butt, you got a pretty face, but that's not enough for us anymore. Right. We don't care. What about you? What about your personality? Are you a mean person? Are you a negative person? Do you talk about other women? Do you build up? Do you build down? They're looking, and you should be looking. As a woman, stop building each other down. We are here to lift up. It's enough of taking each other down. And I think that can make you a personality. If a person does not have the best looks, you guys, let's just be real. If a person per se does not have the best looks, that person can actually make up them looks with that personality.
Definitely.
And I've seen it happen firsthand.
Or they might just be a nice, good person that treat other people good. I mean, do you really want, I actually heard a female, she told me that what turned her off about a guy was that the way he treated the waiter or the waitress. A guy bumped into him on accident and he treated him like a jerk and was like, man, move or get out of my way. Just someone who can't even be nice to other people is a turnoff, right?
Okay, you guys want to be real? I'm going to give y'all some real, okay, I'm going to put me out there, you guys.
Uh-oh.
So with this being said, put yourself out there. Ask questions, you guys, because that's what we want. We want couples, boyfriend, girlfriend, breakup people, significant others, partners, everyone, you guys. We want to hear from you guys. So I'm going to put myself out there with what you just said. This person is probably watching us right now, too. He knows who he is. I'm not going to say who he is.
Is he ex?
But I think that men don't like confrontation. That is a big thing.
Especially with women.
So I had a person walk out of my life with no explanation.
He ghosted?
Okay, so I told him he could leave. But my thing is, if I tell you to leave, go lay down. Don't leave.
That's the confusing thing. This happens all the time. And y'all be looking so free. Y'all be like, leave. Just leave. And we like, okay, I better leave.
I dare you to leave.
But then
they
be like, I wish you didn't leave. And I'm like, you just told me to leave. So which is it? You want me to leave or not?
I'm going to be real. Go, leave, get out my house, and go lay down at the same time.
Well, why can't you just say go lay down?
You should know better. If you know me, then know better. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, guys, women will do that. So that happened to me. I said, get out, and he left. I didn't think he was going to leave, you guys. So a few, time went by, and I was like, oh my God, we had more laughs than we ever had arguments. I never thought this would happen. I never seen it coming a million miles away. What is the problem?
But let's move on. I think he made a good point with that he basically got mad at you for how you treated somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think that could be a big turnoff in a relationship is you gotta treat other people good too. So take note, people. But you know, one thing I think men really find as a turnoff in women is a negative Nancy. I don't want the chick who's always complaining. Negative this, negative that. Always talking about somebody. Always got something bad to say. They're never happy about anything. Their life sucks.
Yep.
It's like, man, that just drains my energy. Like, that will drain me, like it, for real. Like, guys want somebody who is uplifting, positive.
Yeah.
If you're a negative Nancy, then you might turn that guy off.
Oh, no might to it, you will, because you'll probably turn yourself off. Women tend to do that. I guess, you guys, that is like a natural thing for ladies. We just talk sometimes, a lot of times, but
More than a lot.
you know, you guys, ladies, we do gotta work on that. Nobody wants to be, and not even just guys, like nobody wants to be around a negative Nancy. Like, we have to try to remain positive. Will we have bad days? Yes. Learn how to control it. You're cognitive. Once you can control that, everything else is gonna flow so smooth, nothing can even bother you. Just clear, unbothered. Nobody else, there should be no negativity. Once you spit that negativity out there, it can make you a horrible person. Like, you get on your own nerves. So I can imagine what it does to your partner, because he gets the last of it, because he's the closest to you.
Right. And you guys, women, for you guys, men can't stand party girls. Like, if you that party chick, always got to go out, always got to go kick it with your friends. You breaking plans with me so you can go kick it with your girls and go party. I mean, that gets old, right? I mean, in a relationship, like, you got to be for real. And going out every night, every, weekend, and you breaking plans, we had to go out with your girl.
Right.
That gets annoying. Like, you don't want to settle down. You just, like, always on the go and just party, drink. It gets old. I mean, men want someone who's through with all that, or at least is moderately doing it. Somebody who's casually going out maybe, but a straight up party girl, like, nah.
Yeah, I agree. I look for in a man also. I don't want a guy who has to talk to his friends every day, who has to touch base. They have to come over. They're with them on all their free time. Because you do have a lot of men that, maybe they work on cars, and on the weekends he's out in the garage all weekend and, not paying any attention. And I don't mean I need all your attention, every now and then, whatever is okay. But I want the same thing as well. As I get older, my thing is I don't want to sit around and waste time on little bitty things when we could be saving money, building, and taking vacations. We don't need to sit. We've had our teenage days, our 20s, 30s. It comes a point where, you got to earn fun. You don't get to go out every weekend, and I think that's a big turnoff for me as a woman. I do not like a man that does that either. Don't go out every day. I don't like the drinking.
Especially when you like I'm 43. I don't need to be going out every day, drinking every day. Like,
it takes a lot of energy too, you guys. It takes, if I get a hangover, it's
that
about
life should
a
be
week
over.
long of my life.
Yeah, when you hit that point, you're like, you know what? I'm done with all that. I'm just trying to go to work.
Yep.
And then, if I get some free time, or let's get dressed and go have a good time. But going out every night and partying with your friends, that is not gonna help in a relationship.
No. And honestly, you guys, I will tell people a lot of times now that I'm like getting older, I'll go do this, I'll meet you at this event or this club or whatever. You know what? I'm going straight to club bed. It doesn't even matter, because after I'm done doing everything I gotta do all day, my mood has changed by the end of the night. I don't have energy I used to have. And if I am going to go do something like that, I'd prefer it to be, a nice setting with adult, mature people. I don't want to be just in the clubs like scenery. I'd rather be in a nice, elegant place, if that's the case, with someone, like I said, we want best friends and lovers in our man. That can truly happen, you guys.
Right.
So I guess that's what I kind of look for. Like, if we're going to do something, we're going to do it together.
I totally agree with that, and that's how it should be. Like, not just kicking it solo, kicking it with your friends all the time. Like that just gets old, man.
Men, let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think about women that have multiple children by different men, and what's your thoughts if you maybe only have 1-2 children and then you meet a lady and you're really, everything about her is great, but then she has like 5 kids and 4 different fathers for them. What do you guys think about that? How does that, is that hard for you guys? And vice versa.
How many baby daddies we talking about? I
know women who
2.
have 5 kids and they might have
And
4
all
different
5?
children's fathers. Yes,
Oh, that's
I've
too much.
seen it. So I want to know both of our perspectives. Would you accept it as a woman?
I don't want to deal with 4 separate baby daddies. I'm
I
not
thought
judging a woman. She can do whatever she wants. That's cool. You know, I'm not here to judge nobody. But I don't want to deal with 4 of your baby daddies. You know what I mean? I can deal with maybe 2, but I ain't trying to deal with all 4 of them and all of them calling me. And you got probably 2 of them gonna hate on you. So
Right.
they mad at you that you even dating them. So you got to take crap from them. It's too much. It's like,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking that might be a turnoff for some men is when they have to deal with too many baby daddy or drama. Men don't like drama.
No,
At least
they
I
don't.
don't.
They don't like drama,
I can't deal with
confrontation.
drama.
They would rather walk away. You know, ladies, we will block them in a corner and aggravate them because we want answers. But sometimes when they ask us to just give them that space and leave them alone, really do
Christopher Mayweather agrees. What's up, Chris? How you doing? He says, yes, I don't like it.
I know that's right.
You know,
Because we don't either.
Us men can't stand drama. You guys, take a minute. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the wow button, hit the love button. Show us some love, you guys, if you guys are enjoying this show as of right now. Again, we're downtown at Gelato's. We'll be here for the next, 20 minutes or so. So thanks again for Gelato's. And you guys, leave comments. If you guys like what we're saying, you agree with some stuff, we want more engagement from you guys. So give us more
You guys,
comments.
let us know how you guys feel. If we haven't heard, I don't think any married couples. If we have any married people on here that have been married for a long time, give us the secret on what's made that marriage last as long as it's lasted. I think excitement, keeping the excitement, being honest, communicating, agreeing to disagree plays a huge part, you guys.
Carrie Peterson, she said girls don't like drama. Is that true?
Girls love drama. You have to kind of train yourself not to, you know. And I'm not even going to necessarily say that they love drama. Girls love drama, not women. I personally don't want to indulge in any of that because I do firmly believe that I am okay with the person I am today, and I have a lot of confidence. I know my self-worth. I know the purpose I should be serving here. I know that in order for me to make anybody else happy as far as a relationship wise, I know that I have to be happy because I cannot make anybody else happy if I'm not. And vice versa. A lot of this stuff you guys go both ways.
Don't you agree that people shouldn't even date if they're not happy or they don't even love themselves?
No, that's
like,
when
do you
it's
really
time
want
to
to
pull
bring
out
that
some
baggage,
self-inventory.
right?
Nope.
I mean,
Not okay.
There's a quote, I read that I really liked. I think it was a quote that read, I showered him with love and he bathed me with pain. And
that is deep.
Yeah. And that's basically saying, look, a woman can give you so much love, but if you're not ready to accept that love as a man, you're going to give them so much pain. And I'm guilty.
Reason.
I'm guilty of doing that before.
You guys make
because I
regrets
wasn't,
and we
ready.
do too, but I guess we're all on different timing and sometimes, and the good thing is that you recognize that and you know that you're not in denial and you knew that.
But I didn't know I wasn't ready to date until I was dating. And I'm like, man, maybe I'm not ready to date,
Yeah, that can happen.
You want to be ready. You want to get back out there.
Yeah, who wants to be lonely? And as humans,
but your mind,
we move off of that.
Yeah, the mental aspect is different than the physical.
It took me 2 years to do self-inventory. I knew that I had to explore where I went wrong, what I needed to do, what I had to work on, what do I really want. It takes a long time, and I'll be honest, 2 years isn't enough. It's still things that I work on as, a person, but you have to give yourself that time, especially if you're stepping out of a long-term relationship. If you're getting in another one back to back, guess what? Nothing but pure toxic. That is the only thing that you will get out of that, because you did not stop after that 13-year relationship and go back and find self. You have to put self first. You have to do that self-inventory, and it never stops, you guys. Even when you find it, keep doing it.
I agree with that. So, let's see. Did we touch on everything, that a man is looking for? One thing I do want to mention is that I think one thing a man can't stand also is an empowered woman. And when I mean, and listen to what I'm saying, I love a woman who is powerful, who is confident, but I don't want a woman who is
you don't want me to be your man? No.
Well, I don't want a woman that's so empowered that all they preach is, we don't need a man. We're just so strong of a woman. Screw men. All men are wrong. All men do this. All men are garbage. Like, all you do is talk negative on men all day long, and you're so empowered that you don't need a man. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous.
You know what?
I can't stand that.
Maybe you guys are like, I'm going to be honest. I've been single so long, you guys, you'll probably have to do magic tricks for me to even blink twice, because I don't know. I think as all of us, we don't know what anybody's full true intentions really are. And as this new age and era, we don't have the trust. It's harder to have the trust, I guess. But man bashing is something I've been hearing lately since I started talking about this. Men do not like it. If you ladies are doing it, how about you ladies? Another thing too, I'm going to tell you that's a turnoff.
Yeah.
I think when you put your relationship business on Facebook or social media, when your man is not at his best, or you guys are not at your best in a relationship, you ladies don't ever put that on Facebook, because then 3 days later, when everything's okay, you are going to have a regret of doing that.
Yeah, you gonna look
So,
real
and I
crazy.
think that will turn a man off too, because men are more private than women. We are more gossiping. Men may talk with their friends, and you'll never even know, because they won't tell you. But we share a lot of more secrets, I think, with men as women. You guys tend to hold stuff in a little bit more. But you guys, that can't happen, because I think that will turn a man off. And the man bashing, several men have said that they don't like it. It really does something to them.
Exactly.
That's really funny.
And the
you
final
said that.
thing that I think man cannot stand is when a woman is a liar. Like, I do not want to be with a woman that lies, even about the dumbest things. Like, don't sit here and tell me, I couldn't meet with you because I had to go take my mom somewhere or do something with my mother, and then I'm looking on Facebook and you just posted, I'm kicking it over here with my girls.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like,
not
I
in
can't-
1990. We got ways, guys.
It's like, don't belittle that man by lying to him. So
Yeah.
I think a woman, that is a liar is a huge turnoff for men.
I agree. I could see it happen, especially when you could, like you said, a simple lie. There's no sense
just
in it.
stupid lies that it don't even make sense.
So you guys,
Now let's get into what a woman wants.
Oh God, he nearly killed me. Too bad he missed.
All right, so man, this is like a lot.
it is.
But to dive right into this, you guys, women, I know what you guys already want. You want
Oh, no, you
leadership.
don't.
Oh, yes, I do. Y'all want leadership.
No, yes.
Y'all want a man who is confident and who can show leadership. I believe that is a huge turnoff for a woman. Am I wrong?
I mean, I am the boss,
You
but at
think?
the end of the day, you are. And I do firmly believe that we should serve our men and we will. But
Okay.
you got to do your part too.
Of course, after man is doing his
Now,
part.
if there's things, that's the only way that I think that won't work out. I do want to be the leader, but that's where the put your foot down too comes in it. Because if you don't, I will be that leader. And it is your job as a man to be the leader.
Yeah, I think women
don't
like-
be, oh, well, you did that. No, stand your grounds, use your voice, and make me look like, oh, okay, all right, let's go. This is what you said we're gonna do it. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
expect that out of you.
I think women like men who show leadership in a busy life. Like, I don't feel like a woman want a dude all in her face all the time. A woman wants that dude to be busy, have his own thing, his own goals. You don't want a dude just sitting playing video games all day long. You want somebody who is busy with a dream and working on that dream and
my
trying
God.
to like get his stuff together.
Yeah, I want you to
And
like work 8 hours,
Last
and
thing-
then I want you to come home and go in the garage and build a whole house or something. Don't
something.
come in there and play a video game. Don't
you know
do
what I
that.
mean? Right. You don't want a guy so busy that he can't even keep plans with you, though, right? Like you want
No,
a guy.
yeah, let's set some time to get you know
Yeah, you want
aside.
a guy who can make time for you, but at the same time, you don't want a guy hovering around you and what you doing. All in
right.
your face, telling you working too much because they ain't doing nothing.
And ladies,
So-
you watch out for the ones that are okay with sitting around you and the girls and not walking away. You pay attention to that also, okay? That's a big indicator.
Mimi Miles said absolutely facts. Thank you, Mimi, for agreeing with me on that.
No, seriously, I don't want to. I know people that work, couples that work together, live together, eat together, sleep together, shower together. I can't figure out how it happens.
Wow.
That's just too much for me.
That is way
I
too
just
much.
couldn't do it. I mean, seriously, but there is people that do it.
And women also don't like being the first priority, especially in the attraction phase. Like, women don't want that pressure of being the first priority because they feel like they got to just do too much for that guy or be there too much or cater to him too much, whatever. They don't want, and you know, as far as attraction goes, you know, they want him to look at them as first priority. Like, yeah, you my girl, you know, but when it comes to anything else, they don't want to be first priority. They want you to kind of have something else so that you're not always leaning on them.
Right.
It's, you know,
I
again,
mean, I
it's like,
guess me, I don't know. Like, I think that's okay. Just don't take it too far.
well, I just feel like a
just
man
like,
with
you
a
know-
busy schedule shows that you value your life. You
Right.
value your time. You value building on yourself and make yourself a better man. So if you're in a woman's face all the time, how are you doing that? You know what I mean?
Right. Women, guys, I'm going to tell you something that's very, very serious and detrimental, okay? When you guys start disrespecting your woman, that can become a huge problem. It will lead to several problems in your relationship, and it will eventually lead to a breakup, okay? As women are younger, we will
Yeah.
take a lot of different things from men, and we're okay with going to bed with them at night after that. Now that I'm older, if you disrespect me all day long and then think that I will lay with you and we'll be happy and, you know, you guys have to be respectful, okay?
Well, Mimi Miles said, be a leader so I can submit naturally.
Yes!
But yet, Chris
We will
Phillips-
submit if you guys do your part. There's
Chris-
two parts.
Chris Killup said, nope, women don't see it like that.
Yes, they do, Chris
Oh.
Killups. I know, honestly, a lot of people say, you know, well, you're supposed to submit to your man. A lot of men will say that. Yes, you're right, we are. And you are also supposed to provide for your woman. So as long as you're doing everything you need to do and everything's happy, I ask for usually if I live with who I'm with, as long as you take the garbage out, which is a man thing to me, I don't ask too much out of you. I just kind of like, you know, do the manly thing and don't let me have to tell you and leave, you know, stand your grounds. I can submit to someone like that, but you have to do your part, I have to do my part, vice versa, in order for us to both do them things.
And women cannot stand a guy who is like too vain, way too overconfident, and cocky. They like, I feel
The
like,
Diddy ones, I won't even come for you.
yeah, I feel like a man should be like, you should play the I'm not that hot card. Like, oh, you know, I'm all right, I ain't all that, you know, because women might think you are hot, but don't let them know that. Like, just be cool and don't be overconfident and cocky and vain. I mean, I feel like women these days in 2020, that is long gone. Women don't care what you look like no more. As long as you are treating them with respect and taking care of them, I feel like that's all a woman these days are looking for. So that whole pretty boy thing, I think that's out the window these days.
It is. I mean, I do want to be able to take you in public now, you know, but, you know,
You can go to a dog park where
honestly,
they'll
like
catch
I
you.
said, you guys, it really isn't about looks. You know, a lot of times And the people that we end up falling in love with, you guys, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. And this goes both ways. And we do not go out and say, I do not go out and say to myself, if I'm dating or whatever, when I'm dating or looking for who I'm going to date, I do not say it out loud, this is what I want in a man. I want to go find a man that is just like my dad. I do not say that, right?
Oh, you don't say that?
No. And men do not say, I'm going to go out and find a woman that's just like my mom.
But ain't that kind of, I thought it was kind of true that women do kind of
men
are
do,
more attracted to guys that remind them of their dad.
Unconsciously, you guys start paying attention to your partners. Unconsciously, those are the people that we are attracted to and the qualities that they have, because as men, their mother is the first woman they ever truly loved. As women, our father is the first man we ever truly loved. So unconsciously, when we're looking for the qualities that we want in the opposite sex, that's what we're looking for and that's what we like. We like what we know, and it's happening unconsciously. A lot of men that I have dated, a lot of men that I care for or actually loved have been men that had qualities that reminded me of my dad when I thought about him. They would do it. They would do something, and I think in my head, oh my God, my dad acts like that. So I am a firm believer of that.
And I feel like a woman also likes a man that is opinionated, but opinionated in his beliefs. Not like to the point where he's just a jerk about it, but just opinionated in his beliefs and what he believes in.
Because there are men out there that are sedity. You guys, them kind of men, they have very high self-esteem. They think that they are these kings. They should be put on a pedestal. To me, as a woman, yeah, you're cute. You're all the above, but I would never approach you or try to pursue anything because I would be scared of rejection. So I would never do that. So men, if you're acting that way and you're better than this and you're better than that, loosen up a little bit because you're human. And you're turning a lot of women away that you could potentially have a good relationship with, but they're scared to talk to you because you might reject them.
Right. And I think a woman can appreciate a man that knows how to take things slow. Like, don't come off thirsty, you guys. There's too many thirsty people out here, right? I think that's just
ladies,
a huge turnoff.
we got it way worse than men, too.
Yeah, I think that's a huge turnoff, especially, a man who comes off trying to move too fast. It says red flags.
It's a big turnoff. If I'm dating you for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, whatever it is, and you dare to say I love you, I will probably never talk to you again. And another thing women want, respect our single mother gay men. If we say, hey, I can't come over tonight, things change, or I got my daughter, and I don't want you to meet my daughter yet because I don't know where we're going. I'm like that. No man can meet my daughter unless it's going to be long term, and there has to be certain things to happen before you can meet my daughter. So men, be respectful of these women that are single mothers because they're only trying to protect their children.
Right.
Like, seriously.
Good point. Like we kind of said before, women like men that can make plans and that knows how to take charge when it comes to date night, and you don't have to, you don't want to go.
You're not always doing the planning.
Or you're not going, I don't know, and you're saying, I don't know. It's like, I think a woman appreciates a man who can make plans.
That's why she keeps saying, I don't know, because she's waiting kind of for you guys to say, okay, well, this is where we're going. We're done with that.
But a woman also likes a man who is stylish and can clean up nice. A guy who,
you're right.
Nice shoes, nice look, smells good. Hands look good, nails look good, hygiene is up to par. I mean, I feel like women do look at a guy's hands and nails. And I feel like a guy do have to be clean, right? I mean, is that not what women want?
I would hope so. That's funny you say that because I do look at dirty nails. I don't know why, but I do dirty shoes, and I'm not trying to say, we've all wore a pair of dirty shoes, but if you're in your work clothes, okay, but like he said, then we appreciate when they clean up and you see him and you're like, dang, he does look good, So, and they don't always get dressed as, when you're working every day, and women don't either. I mean, I had my hair in a bun yesterday. It looked like I had my joggers and t-shirt on and tennis shoes and whatever else, but that's just how yesterday was. So I guess you might have been in your work clothes yesterday. But when we do get dressed, we come together, we look good, and we're that, we can come out on the scene. And we should all be able to do that and feel good about, our partners. So, I don't know, I guess, and it's not one of the biggest things, like we said, but it does kind of add a little excitement, I guess. And excitement is another thing. It has to be there. Because once things are dead in the bedroom, the relationship's dead too.
Nicole, I can't say her last name, but she said, yes, nice nails, gotta be clean and trimmed.
Yep. So, men, what do you guys think about women? Is that the same? Or are you guys okay with?
Chris said something about women throw the thirsty title around way too much.
You know what? I have to agree with men on this, ladies. I'm sorry, but I have seen it firsthand. I do think that women are more thirstier than men.
What?
Sorry, but yes.
Wow, you gonna have people mad at you for that one.
That's fine. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Real and respectable. Women are more thirstier than men. Now, there is some thirsty men, don't get me wrong. But ladies, you guys do some real thirsty stuff, guys. I don't know, if it's how things go these days. But seriously, I'm not even gonna lie. I do agree. As a woman, I agree.
No, I think a woman also likes a man who's adventurous. A guy who has hobbies and, he likes to go hiking, working out, snorkeling, fishing,
right?
Whatever, just adventurous.
Yep.
Just somebody that don't sit around watching Netflix all day. I feel like if you're a adventurous kind of man, that turns a girl on a little bit.
It does. We don't want to just have a guy that sits at home and goes to work. I mean, yeah, go to work, come home, chill. But also have that thing that you love to do. Don't just forget about life. Stay woke. Stay entertained. Be able to entertain yourself and stay true to self and go out and do what you love doing.
Yes. I think a woman also loves a man who is smart and full of knowledge. Someone who can make them grow, help them grow with knowledge and teach them something.
What can you add?
A woman just don't want a man that looks good and don't know jack.
No.
What can you teach a female? Can you teach her how to run a business? Can you teach her anything that she can learn from and be knowledgeable? I think women are attracted to that.
They are, and I also think that with him saying that, we do have to have that balance. I want to be able to be his completion of what he doesn't have, and I want him to be able to have the completion of what I don't have. Let's complete each other and complement each other. So that's where the balance comes in at, because we're not all gonna have, everything.
Nicole, again, she said, I feel men are more thirsty, ladies are just sneaky about it.
You may be right, but I do see ladies doing, what upsets me with women.
And Mimi said, I'll show you my inbox, LOL. I guess a lot
I
of guys.
I can lock and unload mine too, but I can tell you guys, these ladies, the provocative pictures, you guys redo things, I would never in my entire life, I was with my last relationship probably almost 18 years. Honestly, he has not one nude picture of me, but there is ladies that will send random men that they have never met a nude picture that they didn't even ask for. Every 6 seconds, there's 3 ladies on Facebook doing that, guys. It's don't believe the statistics, but I'm just throwing that out there. As a woman, I'm saying this, and I mean it.
Right.
I'm not kidding you. And they like to call men thirsty.
Right.
But you could probably say the same thing. You haven't noticed the difference? You don't think that's true?
That women are more thirsty than men?
Yeah. They start by writing on your comments. That's how it starts, and then they'll disappear because now they're in your PM.
Women don't really come at me like that. I wish they did, but but not me. But I'm sure, for some guys, they probably do. Another thing I wanted to mention, one more thing that women like about men is when you own what you're lacking. For instance, let's say you are a guy who is kind of balding. Go ahead and cut that hair bald. Just cut it off and own it.
You did not just say
Yeah,
that.
own it. Own what you're lacking, man. If you got gray hair, rock that gray hair like
Gray hair looks, put them gray joggers on with that gray hair.
I feel like women love that silver hair look, like that Richard Gere thing.
And
So-
it is good in style, you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
our
Oh.
men, if you're our age, they're
Yeah.
gonna have gray hair. And we got it too, we just dye it.
Yeah, so own what you're lacking, you guys. Don't make that stuff bring you down and make you unconfident. You gotta own it. Own what you're lacking. So you guys, we are wrapping this up. We are like way over an hour. But you guys, I want to appreciate you guys for tuning in to us today. I want to thank Gelatos on Main Street, downtown Racine, Gelato Cafe, for letting us host this live stream here. You guys, check out our YouTube channel and subscribe to that, you guys. We have a new group, Raw Topic Live. That should be on the banner of the video. So you guys, if you haven't joined our group, Raw Topic Live, join us today.
And bring a friend or 10, the more the merrier, you guys.
Yes, and remember, when this video is over, if you guys are catching this later, I still want you guys to comment on this video and like and love this video if you guys like it, and share it, you guys. Sharing is caring. Share this video out to anybody that you think could use this advice.
Amen.
And remember, you guys, remember, if you can't come real,
At least come raw.
Raw Topic. Yes. Wait a minute, I ain't going way up there. Peace out, you guys.